back on the, my bold claim that it was me who invented it. When I came to JPL, was when I first met John in the flesh, and I came in on the basis of a grant that we wrote for the grant proposal. And so I was going to do clock synchronization, and then the first thing that John said, like, right, I want you to work on how to create these states for lithography. And so they didn't have a name at the time. So basically, immediately he wanted me to work on something completely different. So maybe that's rubbed off actually on me. So I tend to work on the things that are not in the grant proposal. I think that so yeah. Basically, what happened was.
Do a John voice.
Yeah. So I'll stand up, and so what happened was, I was working on the problem of how to make these entangled states that we need for lithography, and so I was calling them N0 plus 0N. I was like, this is just taking forever, and so I started calling them noon states just to get it over with in presentations. And so it was me, Wang Li, and John Dowling. We were in John's office, and I think also we got there a little bit too often, and so he started his really restrictive office policy in JPL. So you have me to thank for that. And so there's another claim I make, maybe to offset this one. And so when we started calling them noon states, then John said, they are high noon states, because he had the pun ready with high noon, Cary Grant, Cary Cooper, whatever. Anyway, so that's that story. But then we had to get it into print, and we couldn't easily get it into print because PRA and PRL had the rules that you couldn't put any new terminology in the title or maybe even the abstract. They were really restrictive. So we had to use the Journal of Modern Optics to get it into print. And so this is in the Rosetta Stone paper, where we put in a footnote that it was that we called this a noon state. And thank you. And so this is when the page proofs came in, and we were still having the big fight on whether it's going to be zeros or a double O. And so John, to be really, really sticking it to me, I take this very personally. He put, he thought like, oh, I'll be clever. I'll put in noon. I'll put like little slashes through the zero, so it's like an old matrix dot printer zero. So the editor will know. And that's, these are going to be zeros rather than double O. And so we finally, I think it's me, we finally get to see it in print. And what did they do? They put N, 5, 5, N. So I feel good about that one. Anyway, that's the story of the mistake.
Hilarious.